Hello everybody, welcome to Beach Sand Bourbon. So, a question I get quite frequently is, what are 10 bottles that you like to keep on hand? Well, let me tell you. So we're going to start out, we're going to do some bargain bourbons, kind of like, I would say under $75. I don't want to try to say too much over 70. There's one bottle I have that pushes 65 to 70 limit. The rest of the bottles are roughly under 60. Definitely some that are under 50. But what bottles do I keep on hand? So we're gonna throw out 10 bottles that I like to keep on hand just for sipping. So bottle number 1 that I like to keep on hand, which is around the $25 to $30 price mark, is Larceny Small Batch. It's nothing special that you can't find. You can pretty much find it on any shelf anywhere. So bottle number 1, Larceny Small Batch. Another bottle that I thoroughly enjoy, that I try to keep on hand a lot, and a lot of people are not liking Buffalo Trace, but me, Buffalo Trace to me is a dang good bottle to have around on hand. So Buffalo Trace for my bottle number 2. Bottle number 3, which I would call a bargain bourbon. This one runs right under $25, depending on where you're at. But Big House Bourbon, which supposedly is made through the Sazerac Corporation. So you know what that means? Maybe these are related. I don't know. But another bottle that I thoroughly enjoy, and so does the camera lady, is Old Grandad 114. Definitely a great bottle to have on hand. I know a year ago it was like impossible to find Old Grandad 114 on the shelves, but personally I think they've cranked up production and made it so that way we can find it. Another pretty easy one to find, 1792 Small Batch. Now I know there's the sweet wheat that's out there, there's usually the full proof, and there's some others that if you can find them aren't bad, but this is the small batch, pretty readily available no matter where you go. So for 6, I've kind of got one brand with 2 variations. So I'll get one. So Green River Wheated is definitely a bottle that I like to have on hand, enjoy thoroughly. Green River Wheated. The other one is the Straight Bourbon from Green River, which is an excellent pour. These bottles run you around under $40, somewhere in that area. The 1792 I think runs around 30-ish to 40 something dollars. So here we are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Another bottle that I thoroughly enjoy is this Heaven Hill Bottled in Bond. Now, I know for a while it was difficult to find, but seems like lately they've stepped up production. Not quite sure what they've done, but it seems to be more and more on the shelves. And this one runs mid-50s, I would say. Definitely a great pour. Another one that I enjoy is Baker 7. Baker 7 is really not that difficult to find. This can run 55 to 65-ish, depending on where you're at. I've seen it for more, but for what I paid for it, it was under 60, I would say. So Baker 7, definitely a good pour. Now the bottle that I said could be above the $75 range would be Old Forester 1920. Old Forester 1920, depending on where it's at, what store you can find it at, I paid probably $65 for this one, and I have seen it for more, but definitely a great pour if you can find one. So all that being said, there's 10 bottles that I try to keep on hand, and I even have a bonus bottle, Four Roses single barrel, which is a great bottle to have on hand. I know some of you may be saying, well, how come there's no Maker's Mark stuff out here? But I didn't have one because I don't have any on hand. I have some rare and allocated Maker's Marks, but they're not readily available. These bottles right here, I would put money on it that you could go to the liquor store and find any of these great bourbons, put them on your shelf, have a sip here and there, whatever you want to do. But these bottles right here are pretty readily available and decently priced. So make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. We're working, like I said, on doing some other videos. Probably have another one soon. Not saying when. Don't want to put a time frame on it. But definitely great bottles. No doubt about it. And pretty easy to find. So have yourself a great night. I'm going to have me a nice pour. I know what the camera lady wants. So this one's for me. Heaven Hill, Bottled and Bond. Great bottle. Old Granddad 114 for the camera lady. She's feeling spunky. So, all that being said, camera lady, cheers to the camera lady. Like I said, like, subscribe, share with your buddies. I want to thank all the new subscribers. I've seen a few pop up in the last few days. I want to thank each and every one of you that joined and subscribed. Not joined, but subscribed. Thank you very much. I appreciate your support. And share it with your buddies. Let's get some more people in here. So, have yourself a great night. We'll see you later. Eat your vegetables.